Friday night, Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Grant Holmes is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Into the box now, David Fletcher, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now, time granted here.
Let's play ball. He's safe.
Ready now for L.A., Nick Howard. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W. And that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Trout on third. Rendon is over at second with 1 down in the inning. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Still 1-2. From the stretch. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Howard is retired. 2 down now. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
And now for the Angels, Gavin Sheets. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he...
Play ball. That's ball 4.
leading off the inning, Pedro Quintero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman, Pedro Quintero.
First delivery to him on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Here's the 2-1 home. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the pitch. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. Into the concrete staircases and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast, one of the best players.
Let's play ball.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Loriano.
So digging in now, Nick Howard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Howard.
First delivery to him on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 0-1 on the move is Trout from first. A pitch out, the throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Angels go quietly there after 2. Next up.
Leading off for the A's, catcher, Austin Allen.
At the plate, Pedro Quintero. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Left side, but well foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Ramon Liriano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Oakland.
Stepping in, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. In now, Tyler Stevenson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Tyler Stevenson.
The pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take the base.
So striding forward now, Nick Howard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. Yanked on the ground down the line. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Stepping in now, Gavin Sheets, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Rendon on second. Howard at first. 1 gone. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Jeremy Beasley is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Let's play ball. He's out. 3.
Leading off the inning, Pedro Quintero. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ball 3. Try it again. 3-2. He pulls this one into right. Oh, and he misses it. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Your
Chris
attention,
Davinsky
please.
comes on now, and he'll
Now
take
pitching
over
for
with
the
nobody out in inning number 7.
47, Chris Davinsky.
Into the box now, Ramon Liriano will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. I'm set with the 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Domingo Santana, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in for Oakland, Domingo Santana, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Quintero over at second. Liriano at first with no outs. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Had the green light, 3-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Your attention, please. Now
So
pitching
they'll
for
go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. J.J. Brave will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. One there on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Into the box, Austin Allen, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Angels 4 and the A's 3. Kyle Crick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, Kyle Crick.
Leading off the inning, Nick Howard, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Howard.
First delivery to him on the way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Two-1. Here it is. Called strike over the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Three-two pitch. Fouled off. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Gavin Sheets, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0 home. His fastball taken high for a ball. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 3-0 now. 3-0 fastballs in for a strike. It's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A leap, and he crashes into the wall, but managed to hold on to it. Sheets rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's saved as they extend their lead to 2.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
1 ball.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 5 and the A's 3. Archie Bradley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 23, Archie Bradley.
Leading off the inning, Marco Lozano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The shortstop, Marco Lozano.
First offering on its way. Check swing grounder to the right side. Fletcher in the hole. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number
I'm no
5,
hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. Hit to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Center fielder number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 2 balls and a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And the 2-1. Here's a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're still down 5-3. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Nick Turley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now, Tyler Stevenson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tyler Stevenson.
First offering on its way. This is line to left, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Number 48.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alvarez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Stevenson at second. Fletcher on at first with nobody out. Chopped weakly to the right. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bellinger's under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Mike Trout. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. To the right side and through, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. toward right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Throw won't get him.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Nick Howard, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
From the stretch. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Oh, he had to go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. Payoff pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now at the plate, Gavin Sheets. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. 3 runs already home here. A little roller toward the hole. The underhanded flip. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Into the box, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Allen has it, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on the drop third strike, but a run scores as well. Standing in, Stephen Piscotty, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. What a bad time for a wild pitch, as the run will score from third. The 1-1 home. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. The 1-2 is off the plate, up and here now. The 2-2 is in off the plate.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball, as this one will get down the line. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Dion Guerra comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Tyler Stevenson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 delivery. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
That misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And it's fouled away. Piscotty at second with 2 down. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit sharply on the ground. Quintero right there. And it's in time at first. And finally, at long last, the side is retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate. And this lead grows even wider. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. Angels lead it 12-3. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Dominic Smith. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the line. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Standing in now, Pedro Quintero, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1. Lined back over second, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. The second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score in the play, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is really costly. Not a good turn of events for them.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Two and 1.
Ball 3.
3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Last strike now for Oakland. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. Sheets in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Settling in now, J.J. Bray. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Santana leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. A 1-1. Misses for the second ball. And he misses again, ball 3. Austin Allen would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out with the man at first. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Catcher, Austin Allen.
At the plate, Austin Allen. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of that fastball. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. The next 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Angels scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Ronaldo Lopez wins his 3rd of the season. Archie Bradley works 2 full innings. Second. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL West, the Angels combined to give up just 5 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-3. Heading into the day, the Angels sit in second place in the American League West. They're 2 games back. And the Rangers are 4th in the division, 20 games out of first. The Stros hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-5. In the standings, the Astros are in first place in the AL.
Now from the Soto district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at Stand.
Leading off tonight for Oakland, shortstop, Marco Lozano.
Now at the plate, Pedro Quintero. So we'll check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
No score here as we play inning number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. 3. That hit him. He's got 3. 3. 3. First base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Quintero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now
Big.
Play ball.
First baseman.
Ball 4. Take the base. He's safe. Ball 4. Take the base. He's safe.
Your attention, please.
Into the box now, Pedro Quintero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Liner toward right center. And And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Ramon Liriano.
Striding in, Ramon Liriano. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Lewis ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Part of next for
Leading off for the Mariners, right fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Now pitching for Oakland, number 20. Now pitching for the Athletics.
riding in once again, Pedro Quintero will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
2-0 now. Flying toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Aledmus Diaz. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Very weakly on the ground. That's foul, so the battle will continue. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in to try it again, Ramon Liriano. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, right fielder, Domingo Santana.
Striding into the box, Domingo Santana. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more.
Play ball. 3. He's out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Oakland, number 39,
He's out.
Leon Guerra. Now pitching for Oakland, number 41, Kelvin Herrera.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Julio Rodriguez.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Athletics rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Benny Rivers earns the win, his second. Kelvin Herrera.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, Domingo Santana dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs as Oakland took down the Mariners 14-10. As of right now, the A's sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Mariners are 3rd in the division, 17 games out of first. Corey Kluber got the win, number 7 thus far, as Boston took care of Anaheim 4-1. Entering the day's action. The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Mariners 16-6. In the standings, the A's are in 4th place in the AL West, 20 games out of first. And the Mariners are 3rd in the division, 17 games out of first. Chris
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Frank Valdez gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Into the box, David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Luis Renfroe waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground, but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. The next 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Digging in, Luis Renfroe. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few.
Play ball. He's out. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the bait. Out. 3. He's safe. Ball four, take it away. Three.
Stepping in, Nick Howard. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Left fielder, Nick Howard.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Is this baby a ball and a strike? Howard, originally from the state of Missouri. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in the